Hey YouTube, John here with Pro H Paintball. I'm back with another tech video. Today we're going to show you how to install the HK Army Relic trigger in the HK Army Luxe X, or pretty much any Luxe X. But before we get started, I want to talk about All Sports. All Sports is the company that prints all of our shirts for us. I want to say thank you to those guys. They've given us opportunity where you can actually order these shirts online in all sizes. Once you order it, it goes directly to them and they ship it for you. These aren't available in store just yet, but that means that we always have all the colors and all sizes always in stock. So make sure if you're looking for a nice dry fit shirt for like when you play or under your jersey, or just a nice paintball shirt to wear, make sure you go to our website, prohpb.com. Thank you for that. Now let's get started on this Luxe X. This thing is sick. All right, let's get started on installing this trigger. The first thing you want to make sure, of course, there's no air tank, no paint, anything like that. Make sure the gun is completely off. This is a brand new gun here, so I'm going to be real careful here. Go ahead and take the barrel, set that off to the side. So on all the Luxe X's, you have snap grips on the left side here. So what that means is you're able to take your finger underneath here and pull it up. And instead of actually unscrewing the screws, you're able to snap the grips off. I'm going to take them, tuck them right back here. So you're going to need the 1/16 Allen wrench, I believe. Here, it's one of those pretty small ones on the left side of your Luxe. So if you're holding it like this, your left side of your Luxe, it's going to be a small trigger screw there. And I always take the short side, not the side with the ball, because that can round out your screws, especially if they're tight in there. So I'm going to take the short side, make sure this is loose. There we go. And then go ahead and do that there. So this small trigger screw is going to come out. On it is a small O-ring here that helps keep it from rattling loose. What's nice too though is that the grips do cover this screw, so it looks clean for one, but for two, if this screw ever starts to back out, it can't really go anywhere unless you pull the grips off and don't notice this falls out. So that's your one screw there. Pull that out, and this trigger is going to slide straight forward, so pretty much straight at an angle, straight forward and at an angle a little bit. So I'm not going to go straight down, I'm not going straight forward, but I'm trying to push towards the front of the gun while kind of pulling down just at a slight angle, and it's going to slide out there. So that is your stock trigger here. And I'm going to pick, let's do silver. I already had a red trigger in there. So from my experience, when you're putting this in, you can't just stick it in the frame that way. You can't just stick it in this way. You kind of have to, kind of the same way we did taking it out, you want to slide it horizontally in there, and it's going to work its way, it's going to ride its way up there. So hopefully you can see that. So I'm going to go straight here, straight back, and then up, and it's locking into place. I'm going to go straight back, and there we go, lock into place. If you do it this way, I could never get it. There's almost not enough room in here. It doesn't want to sit right. And if you try doing it this way, it kind of binds up. So again, I recommend horizontal as far as you can go, and then just slide it right into place. What's nice is a magnet inside there that works with the trigger, and it actually kind of pulls it into place. So you're going to take your screw, make sure the hole is lined up, drop that in there. One thing I noticed between the stock trigger and this trigger, and I used to work for a trigger company, so I have a little bit of experience with the bearings and the way that they're supposed to work. If I tighten this screw all the way down, the trigger doesn't move at all. But if I do that with a stock trigger, it actually, between the set screw or between the trigger screw and the bearings, it pinches the trigger in place, but allows it to swivel still. The aftermarket HK trigger doesn't allow to do that. So I'm kind of disappointed in that. But of course the triggers are super nice, still have nice bearings in them and are adjustable. But all you have to do to fix this is just loosen this up a little bit. So you want to loosen it up, not too much, but enough where it's going to freely move. And I've tried to put both these triggers in this to see if it's just me or if I was missing something, but I think it's just how it is. So you're going to loosen it up just enough where it starts to move, and you're good to go. And then of course you want to close this out. When you're putting your grips back in, there's a small little tab right here that needs to go into that slot. So I'm going to take my finger here underneath it, fold it down around it, and then press down. It's going to snap into place, and you're ready to go. So it's really nice. I like the way these this shape is. So we brought these triggers in. These are available, of course, on prohpb.com, our new website. I brought them in so if people didn't like the standard curve that comes with it, you have another option to go with. But these are super popular because it has the little points you can put your fingers on there. Of course, these triggers are adjustable. We will do another video, show you how to adjust your aftermarket triggers or your trigger in general. There's a couple set screws on here, so you can make it closer, longer, more difficult to pull. But other than that, you are good to go. So very straightforward. Again, you're going to start with this little, this is going to be difficult if you have a brand new gun. Don't use a screwdriver or anything. You want to take your finger underneath this groove. The grips will come out. The left side has this 1/16 Allen wrench. Pull it out. I'm going to put the stock trigger back in. Again, you're going to pull straight forward and down at the same time. It's going to come out. Old trigger is going to go back in. Go straight back. Put it in there. And you're good to go. Again, the stock trigger on this one, I can tighten down all the way so it doesn't move at all. And the trigger is able to move just the way it's designed. Good to go. Cool deal. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment below. Please take a second to like our video and subscribe to our channel. We are doing weekly tech videos, so hopefully you guys are enjoying that. If you're looking for a video or you think we could come up with maybe different ideas or something you'd like to see, just comment below, message us online or social media, anything like that. Just give us a shout out. We'll definitely open to different ideas and different things that we can do. So again, any questions, comment below. Otherwise, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.